Welcome back, guys, to our live match reaction. Is finished. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1. Arsenal win 4 on penalties, which means we are the Community Shield winners. Finally, we've got one over Manchester City. I know it's only Community Shield, guys, right? I understand people say, oh, it's only Community Shield, whatever. You're celebrating like the World Cup. I don't care, right? We finally put in a statement against Man City, and we got a win, and we won the trophy, Community Shield. Don't care what people think about the trophy. I'm buzzing we finally made a statement and actually, got one over Manchester City for once. Honestly, it's been far too long, people. But yes, Community Shield winners, lovely, jubbly, mate, and deserve these. I believe we were the better sides. I'm going to go through my thoughts of the game and all that stuff, guys. But yes, cheers, people. We're on the Fosters today. Some thought came in this Foster for free. I was like, cheers, mate. So, cheers, guys. Up the Arsenal. Big season ahead. Hopefully, more trophies to come. But yeah, cheers, guys. Anyway, I will be dropping a link for people to come on. Obviously, I was at the game today, guys. I was obviously in the city end, so I did obviously get a few videos. I wasn't going to do the match day vlog because it would have been so weird, especially when we scored last minute. I was so close, man. I almost gave myself away. All the City fans, like there's barely any, of course, but there's all those trying to Sete. That's all they was trying the whole game. So it was actually alright, to be honest. That's the only chant they really had. And the stadium was full with Arsenal fans anyway. We took over, mate, even though I was in the front end. Guys, the only way I could get to the game, I don't care. At least I saw my club beat Man City for once. It's been long overdue, let's just say the least. But yeah, mate, honestly, bro, what a game. Yes, we got lucky. I agree. I think if you look perspective overall in the game, I think we deserve to win, in my opinion. I think we were the better side. I thought the first 20 minutes, we were holding back a lot. I was like, oh, man, this is going to be a long day if we're going to keep doing this. It's like we're going to park the bus the whole game. It literally looked like that. Man City had the ball. Of course, we know what Man City play like. They'll have the ball the whole time. But we were holding back too much. I was like, we look a bit scared here. And then they had starting off, they had a little half chance from Rodri, which took a deflection. I was like, oh man, come on, we've got to come out now. But look, fair enough, because it is Man City. If you go at them straight away, you're probably going to get punished. So we sat back for the first 20 minutes. Havertz, man, I thought you would have scored that. I was like, and by the way, we're going to get to line up in a minute, but Havertz as a false nine, I did not mind. So I'll tell you why, because I didn't want Eddie Nketiah starting. So I was happy that Havertz was starting over him. I would have gone Trossard, but I went with Havertz, fair enough. And I actually thought Havertz was class. I can't believe I'm saying this. I actually thought Havertz was class. Right? Rival fans may say different because they're rival fans, but I personally thought Havertz was class. Just the way how he should have scored, yeah, but just the way how he was dropping back deep, linking up the play for the winners as well. That is what you love to see, mate. He was doing that superb. Dropping back, he has that physicality about him as well, which he can win, the second balls as well. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with Havertz, by the way. Really, really impressed by him playing as a false nine today. And not just him, when he got some other individual players, but yeah, he had a really good chance where he spun, and then a good save from Ortega, and then Martinelli, and then he blocked it with John Stones. And then after that, honestly, after that chance, I thought we was all over Man City. I generally do. Yeah, they had the ball, but I thought we had the better chances. I really do. Havertz had another chance. And then at half-time going 0-0, I was like, come on, man, we need to get the goal here because we were actually on top of these lot. And I thought majority of the game we were on top of these lot. Arteta, of course, made a few subs. The game was very open in the second half, I thought. Arteta made these subs. My left back came on. But yeah, what was he doing for the goal, man? To be fair, I don't blame on Tierney. Like, Partey should have got spun by Foden in the first place. But end of the day, right, Tierney, what you doing, bro? Look, Tierney, my left back, what is he doing? And then Palmer comes in. Good finish, to be fair. I'm like, oh, that's that then. And then I was looking at, of course, I was in the fucking city, and so there was all going, oh, and all fucking celebrating. But yeah, I was like, oh, 1-0 down. This ain't looking good. And then, of course, we had to come out the blocks even more. And then as we was coming out, we left so much gaps. And then they was counter-attacking, had some good chances as well. I was like, oh, man, just please, Arsenal. But, yeah, of course, injury time. 11 minute of injury time. Crazy. Yes, I know it's a very lucky shot. Yes, it was a deflection. I don't care. Who cares? I really don't care. The point is it went in. Yeah, Trossard with a great bit of movement as well to even get in the in. He created his own lot. Let's just say, yeah, to get into the movement in the first place. Great bit of movement to get into that vision in the first place. Who cares? It took a deflection. I really couldn't care less. 1-1. Take it to penalties, and then we go and absolutely obliterate them in a penalty shootout. Yeah, and Rodri. That was perfect. That was perfect, man. For him to miss that penalty, that was perfect. Because the whole game, bro. And look, you know me, guys. I don't blame the referees. I'm not that guy who say, "Oh, the refs are against us, VAR's against us." But Jesus Christ, that referee was absolutely shocking, and letting Rodri get away with everything. And I was like, "Yeah, that's what you deserve, man." You know what I mean? But yeah, penalty shootout, man. We actually won another penalty shootout. Ramsdale actually saved the penalty again. That's 2 in a row now. But yeah, man, and Fabio Vieira to win us a Community Shield from his penalty. What a penalty, by the way. Man, like teabag from Prison Break. You know, if you know, you know. If you watch Prison Break, guys, one of the greatest shows of all time. Teabags in it. Fabio Vieira lookalike. But yeah, what a penalty, by the way, and a great finish. Look, it's Community Shield, guys. People call it a glorified friendly. End of the day, it doesn't mean we're going to go win the Premier League. It doesn't mean anything because last season Liverpool beat these lot. I think was it 2-1? I think 3-1 or 2-1. I can't remember. I think it was Haaland who missed a sitter, and you saw how the season played out. Man City went on to win the treble, and Liverpool went on to finish fifth. So the Community Shield is just you can call out a warm up match to get prepared, another sort of friendly. But look, at the end of the day, I think we've won. Is that our 15th Community Shield now? I think we're one more away now from winning, from being top of the list. I think Man United are above us in terms of that. But yeah, let's talk about the team, guys. Let's talk about obviously getting player ratings in a minute. I am going to drop the link for people to come on as well. I'm going to drop the link for people to come on as well. So if you guys, I'll do it halfway through the show, then cool. But yeah, obviously some players I think man of the match, you can give it to a few players. For me, I'm going to go with Julian Timber. I really am going to go with Julian Timber. I thought he'll call something left back again. Bro, what a signing. What a signing Julian Timber is. I couldn't believe it. Like today, everything about him was class. You know, I loved the way how he turns as well. Like there's so many occasions in the game where he does this really silky turn. And he drops a bunch of Man City. I don't know. I can't remember who was playing. I think it was Bernardo Silva. Yeah, he had no chance, Bernardo Silva. Every single time Timber got the ball, he's just doing that little turn and he's hugging every single time like that. Defensively as well. Like you guys know me, I love Tierney, but when Tierney came on, I don't know what he was doing for their goal. Let's be honest with it. But I thought Timber defensively was so solid. I thought Saliba. Where was Haaland, bro? Where was Alvarez? You know, I was looking at that, I was like, oh shit, Alvarez is there. Haaland's there. They're starting both of them. Oh, God. But Saliba and Gabriel as well, to be fair. I think the whole defence, Ben White, superb. Yeah, the whole back four, superb. Really, really solid, man. And honestly, I thought majority of the game, we deserved to win it. And we were a better side. And it's good that we've got one over Man City. Of course, it's a Community Shield. Yes, it's a glorified friendly, whatever you want to call it. Cool. But it's just nice to, obviously play at Wembley, actually beat Man City for once. I think last time we beat Man City was FA Cup semi-final, wasn't it? So it's good that we've going to build that little momentum of, all right, we can actually beat these this season because we can beat them. And I'm back, guys. Someone decided to call me. Why are people calling me, bro? People trying to call me while I'm live. And for me, we can. And for me, if we want to win the league, we have to beat Man City at least one of the games. You know, it can't be like last season where we got battered at the Emirates 3-1 and we got battered at Etihad 4-1. You know, you've got to win at least one of the games. So I believe it's good momentum because it shows that we can beat them and they are beatable. That's for sure, guys. But yeah, look, I thought, as I said, Kai Havertz as well. By the way, man, proved me wrong today, big time. I thought he was superb. I genuinely thought Kai Havertz was superb, guys. You know, him playing in false nine as well. It looks all right. He really looked decent in there. I definitely prefer him. Well, after that performance, I definitely prefer him than playing number 8. Obviously, Declan Rice was solid as always, mate. Yes, made some crucial challenges, some crucial blocks. Party was a fucking war. Sorry for my language. Party was a warrior, guys. Yeah, man was a warrior today, and he always is. That's why I told you he's the most important player to Arsenal, right? Party was a warrior. Saka did what he had to do. Martinelli did what he had to do up against Walker. Beat him a few times. You know, I thought they had a decent battle as well. Obviously, Havertz as a false nine, as I said, big credit to him because I thought he was fantastic. And Ramsdale, big up Ramsdale as well because all the talk going around with Ramsdale, with Raya coming in, you know, with the statement he put out. Obviously, I don't know if you guys saw it there. He put out a statement about what's going on in his life, etc. And you know, to save a penalty, you know, penalty shootout, you know, and also I thought he made some superb saves, some fantastic saves as well. Yeah, I thought he was great. I thought Ramsdale made some saves, especially when we were on the front foot and there was counter attacking. Yeah, he made some vital saves. So yeah, guys, let me go through you guys' comments. Guys, leave all your thoughts down below. I'm going to get player ratings in a minute as well. But yes, mate, what a day. What a day indeed, guys. Even though I was in the Man City ends, what a day, you know. And there's not many Man City fans in the stadium, obviously, because you know what they're like, innit? But yes, let me go through you guys' comments. We've got Jordan in the chat. How are you doing, Jordan? Thank you for tuning in. Stream was fucking lagging today, as always, mate. Ella's in the chat. Big up to you, Ella. What a win. How's your brother, by the way? Tell him I said hi. Tell him I said Arsenal coming for the league next season. Cheers. But yeah, big up Arsenal. Yes, big up to us. I'd be like, I don't care in front of my bros. Yeah, and when the deflection happened, I screamed. And one of my bros was like, seriously, you didn't care. Yeah, that's class. That's class. Indeed, Ryan. Yeah, it was, man. It was a brilliant win. And I thought we deserved it in the end. I really did. How are you, Josh? I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm a bit tipsy as well. You know, I've had a few of these Fosters because basically, right? I can't go to the shop. I'm not allowed to buy one because I'm 16. You'll be 18 or whatever it is. So I got this guy on my way back from the train station. Yeah, absolute legend, by the way, from the Netherlands. Yeah. Obviously, I was like in the shop, yeah, and then this bloke came out to me saying, "Oh, do you want some beer?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, man. I'll have it on the way back." So he gave me like a pack of there's like three of these, yeah. So yeah, this guy from Netherlands, it was mad. Like, what a nice guy. It was a man and woman as well, and they was really nice. And they bought me these. I was like, "Oh, cheers." And they went to the game as well from the Netherlands, and I was like, you know, had a conversation with them. It was actually pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, I'm buzzing. You know, I couldn't believe it, man. I was so I almost got caught out though. I was in the city and I almost got caught out when that goal went in because of course last minute seconds. I'm like, oh my god, I want to celebrate so much, but and then all the City fans like, oh, they're all fucking swearing in the Manchester accent saying "Sete" and all that. Well, can't wait to see your match reaction. Yes, big up to Ella. Thank you for tuning in as always. We're buzzing right now. Saliba, mate. Saliba was fucking Rolls Royce as always, weren't he? But yeah, how was the game, bro? Especially in the city end, bro. It was class. It was limbs. Honestly, it was limbs, man. It was class, bro. Exactly, bro. He's up there for man of the match. I genuinely think he was quality. I thought he was quality, mate. Honestly, I thought he was quality. The way how he just dropped back as well, dropping back deep, holding that ball really well. I think he can do a good job. If he keeps playing like that, I think you play him there, yeah. But he's got to be consistent, you know. Yeah, very good one performance so far, but keep doing it, Havertz, please. Can we get that Havertz in you, man? And he should have scored today. He had some very good chances. He got so unlucky as well, man. Especially the one where he turned and it hit Ortega's leg. That was, I was like, oh, Havertz, so close. But Yeah, he was excellent, man. He was excellent. Still respect to Man City. They win the treble and even put Arsenal in hard position to win this match. Let's not forget what they did to us. Yeah, exactly. No, at the end of the day, right, I'm buzzing that we won the Community Shield. I'm buzzing that we finally got one over Man City. But Liverpool did the exact same last season. Liverpool beat these guys like 3-1, 2-1. I can't remember what the score was. But Liverpool beat these, and then you saw how that affected the season. Man City got on to win the treble, Liverpool got on to win nothing and finish not in the top four. So this game means nothing effectively. Yeah, it's nice to go Wembley. It's nice to have a trophy because I class it as sort of a trophy. You know, we've won what's like 16 of them now. You know, and to get into it, you've got to win the Premier League or FA Cup. I know Man City won both, and I know we finished second. Cool, but yeah, look, it's just like it's nice to have one over Man City for once because every single time we play Man City, as you said, we got battered last season. Every single time we play Man City, we always get absolute, you know, folded. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but exactly. No. They'll go on and win trophies next season. That's for sure. Hopefully, we will as well. Well, Timber was classing me. Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, actually, I agree. I thought Julian Timber, what a signing, by the way. Um, you know what? Probably the signing of the season, most likely, could be Julian Timber, based on the way he's playing. I didn't even know he played left back. He's doing a job at left back. We all thought he played right back, centre back, CDM, cool, but left back as well. Yeah, quality, absolute quality. Yes, guys. By the way, I will be dropping the link for people to come on halfway through the stream after the player ratings, and we'll drop the link in the chat for you guys to come on, have your say, and all that stuff. So yeah, after the player ratings, yeah, Ryan, stay tuned, my friends. Literally half an hour towards the stream after I did player ratings. Then I'll drop the link for you guys to come on. We've got Niall in the chat. Big up to Niall. It is a friendly, mate. Yes, it is a friendly. But I'm just saying, bro, it's nice to get one over Man City, you know? It's nice to get one over Man City. So big up to you, Niall. Appreciate you tuning in. Rory as well. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, I know, right? What a player. What a signing, bro. What a signing. Irish Gunners, big up to you, my man. Come on, you Gunners. Up the Gunners, man. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Yes, mate. Love it. Big up. We played very well. Great tactical performance. I think Havertz was good, bar the missed chances. Trossard used to start against Nottingham Forest. What a player, by the way. Exactly, bro. And look, I think everyone was crying out for Trossard to start in that front three with Martinelli, him as false nine, Saka on the right. Yeah, as you said, I thought Havertz was class. Apart from the chances he had so many chances. Havertz, man, he thought he was going to score today. Was it meant to be? Would I start him against Nottingham Forest? No, I wouldn't. I agree. I would go with Trossard. As I said before this game, I would have gone Trossard. I don't want to see it Nketiah. And I'm glad, and I will give Arteta credit for this, yeah? He didn't go for Nketiah. Thank God. And look, I know I'm being harsh, but come on. We've seen enough of Nketiah. So I'm glad Arteta changed it. And he was like, yeah, all right. Is that he can do anything against Man City? No, he's not. And I'm glad he went with someone else instead who can. If you would have asked me who prefer Havertz or Nketiah, I'll go Havertz any day. You know, so yeah. Oh, they sure were, man. Saliba, Rolls Royce as always. Haaland had no chance. Alvarez had no chance. Like they're two world class strikers, and Saliba both pocketed them, both of them. And Gabriel was solid as well. Like I thought the whole team was solid. There's not really a bad player I can really single out because I thought the whole team put in. Did we have to do? I know the first 20 minutes we looked a bit scared. I thought because we were sitting back a lot. I was like, come on, we can't do this the whole game because eventually Man City will score and then we have to come out and then we'll get back. But you know, at the end of the day, right? Guys. After we had that, I think that Kai Havertz trying to sort of work us up a little bit. We kept coming forward even more, and then we were really into a Man City. Well, as soon as Havertz had that really good chance, so yeah. My man Clock Orange, big up to you, man. Big up to you, Clock Orange. We beat Man City for once, my friends. Big up to you, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It is indeed, man. It is indeed. At the end of the day, Trossard did well to get into the division in the first place. So exactly, goal's a goal, and who cares? You know. Point is, we won in the end. So yeah, but big up to you, man. Absolute legend. Look, mate, the ref was shocking. I don't blame refs, bro, but oh my god, that ref Jesus Christ. I think they must have had something with Rodri or something. Whatever suits them. But I don't know how Rodri got away with everything. Blatant fouls. They put in the shirt. You know, the so-called tactical fouls, yeah? But not one was a yellow card. Like, it happened like 3-4 times. Did Rodri pay him off? I don't know, mate. But yeah, the ref is shocking. Arsenal channel, big up to you, my friends. Come on, bro. Let's go. Looking good, ain't we, my fellow? Yes. We're looking good for once, man. And it's about time we beat Man City in it, bro. It's about time. So I'm happy that we got one of them, bro. But big up to you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. I never thought Ramsdale would save a penalty shootout, especially Rodri's one. Yeah, no, but that was icing on the cake. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't write it. Rodri, you know, getting away with everything and then misses their penalty. And we win it. So, yeah. But big up Ramsdale. 17th. Oh, it's our 7th. Is it our 17th Community Shield? Or do you mean it's Man United 17th? Because I know Man United are above us still, I'm pretty sure. And then we're second in terms of the most. My brother knows about KDB before he even shot. He was frustrated, asking like why Pep put De Bruyne first when he's not been enough for penalties. I thought he's mind games, but he be like, see, yeah. Look, with De Bruyne as well, he was obviously not in the. He was injured, wasn't he? Well, he was currently not. Hence why he's on the bench apparently. So that was a little bit of luck from Arsenal's point of view as well. But yeah. Big up Irish Gunner. Community Shield. Come on, Streamer, hurry up. Oh, it's our 17th. So that means we won more than Man United, don't it? Let me have a look. I swear we're all the same as Man United now. How many Community Shields have Man United won? So this is our 17th Community Shield, yeah? So so we won 17 now. So Man United have won 21. They've won 21 Community Shields. Oh, piss off. Mate, I thought they won like 19. Jesus. Madhu, good evening, Madhu. Big up to you, man. Villa Boys legend, bro. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Una Emery is cooking for you guys. Big up to you, Madhu. Well, George, it's really satisfying win for Arsenal, but let's appreciate Man City. They're also playing amazing football. They won the show, so we do not hate or laugh at Man City players. Look, at the end of the day, right? Ella, as I said, Community Shield last season, Liverpool beat these lot, and we saw what happened. Man City went to win the treble. So I ain't disrespecting them. I ain't disregarding them at all because they're Man City, innit? And they most likely will go and win trophies next season and compete once again. And we have to compete with them again, of course. Pardon me, guys. But I was just saying, it's nice to get one over them for once. Last time we beat them was the FA Cup semi-final. It's long overdue. So yeah, Tamina, big up to you. I'm very well. I'm sure you're buzzing as well. But yeah, I'm very well as well, Tamina. Thank you. Transfer news. I made a few videos today. But obviously, David Raya should be done in probably tomorrow or the next day. Matt Turner is also going Nottingham Forest. Kudus is not coming to Arsenal. He's going Brighton. So check out them. I did those pre-recorded. But yes, Timber man of the match for me, no doubt. Fair enough. I'll go Timber as well. Yeah, I'll go Timber as well. I think Timber, Havertz, Saliba, out of them three. I think because Havertz missed a few chances. I'm gonna go with Timber. Exactly, man. Yeah, and he was class. What a signing! Please like and subscribe. Come on, absolutely destroy the like button apart. Like we destroyed Man City on penalties today. Do it. Smash them. Smash the likes up, people. We've got Hassan. Long time no see, Hassan. How you been, my bro? I'm from Bangladesh. Big up to you, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the game today. Appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Respect to you, Hassan. Ramsdale was good in goal. Class in goal. He sure was. Yeah, man. He sure was. Guys, anyone who wants to come on, let me do player ratings. I'll drop the link for you guys. And then we can talk, obviously, about the game. Good evening. It's a very good evening, Millie. Big up to you, Millie. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm sure we're both buzzing, of course. And yeah, Community Shield winners. Let me know, Millie. You know, do you see Arsenal going on challenging for the trophies again next season? No, we've got new signings looking really good. Timber looked class today, man of the match. You know, Rice was solid. Havertz even played well. So let me know, Millie. Do you think we still need a few more signings, etc.? But big up to you as always. Really appreciate you tuning in as always. But yes, happy days. Community Shield winners once again. You know what? I saw a stat as well with this manager. Yeah, Arteta. He's got as a player, as a manager. Obviously, he's got the Community Shield 12 times, and he's won all 12 times there at Wembley. So let's just say if we get to the FA Cup final, have us favourites to win it if we get there, and that's what we do, of course. But yeah, Havertz was good. Yeah, destroyed the like buttons, guys, like we destroyed Man City on penalties. White was superb today. He sure was, man. He sure was. Since 2011, only one team has gone on to win the league. Oh shit! Wait, after winning the Community Shield, they don't have a good one. Yeah, that's a big miss for them. To be fair, that is a big miss. We're chinks. We're cursed. Yeah, and Mars is missing them as well. My man Tom, big up to you, man. Big up, big up. Tom, if you still want to come on, my friend, I'll drop a link after. Actually, you know what? I'll do player ratings with you guys if you want. Anyone wants to come on, I'll drop a link for you guys. We'll do player ratings all together in it. So yeah, big up my man Tom. Celebrate by buying a new. Oh, love that, mate. Big up to you, man. Surprised you're still living after the city, city in Jama. Yeah, bro. No. Honestly, I was so close of getting caught out when we scored the equaliser. You know, I couldn't help myself, but man, I had to keep quiet. Who won the Community Shield since 2011? Only one team has gone to win it. For fuck's sakes, man, Jesus. And that team is and is that team Man City? Because they won it in 2018, didn't they? Kovacic was pantsy, sure was. No, I didn't mean this means nothing. Just some Instagram Arsenal fans are making noise, teasing Man City fans. Exactly. No. Look, we're all buzzing, right? We're all buzzing, but I'm not disrespecting Man City. I'm not disregarding them because, as I said, Liverpool were in this position last season, and Man City won us winning treble. So I'm not disregarding them. I'll get really, really buzzing if we beat them in the Premier League. That's when it matters the most, right? And for me, if you want to win the league title next season, you've got to go and win the league. Sorry, you've got to go and beat Man City at least once, whether that's home or away. You know. Yeah, he was. He was. That was a bit of luck for Arsenal. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. Man, the match is definitely Saliba. He was a Rolls Royce as always. I think the whole defense was solid. Generally, thought the whole defense was solid. Arsenal since 1987. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, my bro. Josh, big up, bro. Man City at an all you can foul. But yeah, no. At the end of the day, right? Arsenal since 1987. Yeah. Did you see how many times Rodri got away with them fouls? It was like I swear he has something with the ref. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but he's getting away with everything. But yeah, big up to Arsenal since 1987. Absolute legend, mate. He definitely upped his game since last season. 100%. It feels a proud moment to beat Man City, even if it's not a very important matches for real. With what quality players they have, Palmer makes his hates shut their mouth. I didn't expect him to score. Yeah, and look with that goal as well. I was like, obviously Tierney, bro. I was like, what are you doing, Tierney? You're my left back, but come on, Tierney, you can't be doing that. It was a solid finish, though. To be fair, I was like, oh, fucking hell, what? I was like, what a goal, you know what I mean? But yeah, we wanted to win it in the end. Kayas played false nine versus Forest. Sorry, Eddie, bro. Yeah, and as I said, I'm glad Arteta went with that, man. I really am. He didn't go Reading and Ketia. I'm glad he changed it up. For me, I think we all wanted to see Trossard there. I'll go Trossard against Forest personally, but you most likely go Havertz now because he played so well there today. But Trossard scored, so we have to wait and see. It'd be interesting. Trossard on the left, Havertz down the middle, Saka on the right. My man Liam, big up to you, Liam, absolute legend, mate. What are you saying, bro? Great win, bro. Hope you enjoyed it, mate. It was class. It was class, Liam, man. Obviously, using this position last year, when you beat these guys, and like you saw what happened as the season went along, guys. You know, for you lot. So I ain't getting too over the top, but I'm just buzzing with for once we finally beat Man City. It's long overdue, man. It's long. I know it's a community show, but it's long overdue, bro. So, of course, wait till it matters in the Premier League. But yeah, I'm just buzzing. We beat these lot. Trossard, Kai, and Saka. I would not mind that whatsoever. Seems we need to remind Ramsdale Ryan more often, so he will show he's Kamakana or turn into a super Saiyan keeper. Yeah, Arsenal 170, Man United 120. I thought it won 19. I was like, oh, so 21. Jesus. My man, old school gunner, absolute legend, my friend. Big up to you guys. Go on, give this man a sub. I was watching I tuned into your stream today, my friend. Obviously, I missed your watch on because I was at the game, but big up to you, my man. Yeah, I'm buzzing, bro. I'm buzzing, old school gunner, absolute legend. Happy days indeed, man. Happy days. Cheers, man. Hopefully more to come. Yes, big up everyone, man, in the chat. Legends. Timber, another guy, my contender man of the match. I'll go Timber 100%. Yeah, 100% Timber for me. Smash and share that like button. Guys, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link for you guys now. Let me drop the link for you guys in the chat so we can get you guys on. You give your thoughts about the game. We'll do player ratings together. Anyone in the chat who wants to stay in the chat, of course, then leave your player ratings down below. But yeah, let's put the link in the chat, people. Anyone's welcome, man. Honestly, I don't mind. You can be a Tottenham fan, and you can cry that you something 1-0, but you can be anyone. I honestly don't care. Right, let's continue reading the comments while I wait for people to join. Super Saiyan Aaron Ramsdale tonight. He should manage more, but I bet he fails. Not be like Kid Gohan. Yeah, Super Saiyan, you know, Super Saiyan. But Arteta needs to make substitutions a lot earlier. Yeah, I mean, he waited till like what was it, the 25 minutes left, 65th minute. But we've got my man. Look who's here, people.
Yo, can you hear me?
A bit, man. It's a bit lagging.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. It's all good now, bro. Mate, talk to me, Tom. What a win. What a win, Tom, bro. Community Shield winners, bro. Come on.
Yeah. I honestly, I really enjoyed that game. It was a slow start. First 20 minutes, I think Man City, pretty much safe to say, they dominated. We barely got the ball off them. Every time we were just passing it around the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, I think Kai Havertz got involved a lot more. And I said before the game, Kai has to do what Jesus does and just get involved, play to the false nine, get involved in the midfield, be an extra passing option, and have good link-up play. And I think he did everything today. I think all that was missing from his performance today was a goal.
Yeah.
He had 2 very, very good chances, and it's a shame he didn't get the goal in the end. I think, yeah, I'm lost for words, honestly.
I know, man. It's class. I mean, I think it's about time we beat Man City. You know what I mean? Last time we beat them was FA Cup semi final. That was like 3 years ago. So yeah, man, I'm buzzing, bro. But look, who's your man of the match again? You say Timber?
Either Timber or I think for me there's 3 contenders. I think it's Timber, Saliba, and Aaron Ramsdale. Not Saliba,
Big
sorry.
up Ramsdale. Yeah, big up Ramsdale.
I mean, Odegaard as well. Odegaard's right up there for me as well. I think the passes he was doing today. You could even say Ben White as well, because I think Ben White with his overlapping runs, and then
quality.
it's just causing a massive problem for Man City. And
Rory, bro.
Yeah.
Community Shield winners, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
What are you saying, bro?
Winning means confidence. That one felt really good. I mean, obviously, my Wi-Fi had to die down when we scored the last-minute winner.
No.
I was fuming. No. I really was. I did watch the goal back. It took a deflection. I'm man enough to admit that we did get a little bit of luck. However, you've got to make your luck at the end of the day. And B, you've got to shoot to score. That's what Trossard did.
Goal's a goal.
That's what I'm saying. I thought we deserved the victory today. We were very impressive. Although in the opening 20 minutes, I thought we gave a little too much respect to Man City. However, we got into the game. I mean, some clowns on Twitter or wherever slagging Havertz off, which I don't get. I thought he was really good today. Yeah, he may not have scored. And there was a point in the stream where I was saying to myself, I do get why Chelsea fans were frustrated with Havertz, because he did let us down when it comes to finishing. But his hold-up play, his link-up as well, I thought all of that was superb. And it allowed us to beat Man City's press. Because the thing with Man City, both teams are very good in the press. And the difference is City can go long because they've got a lump in Haaland up top. And because we had Havertz, who is 6'4", we could loft the ball to him, and then he can, of course, chest it down and look for outlets and Saka and Martinelli. So I thought that was a brave move from Arteta. However, what I want to get into, and I know we won, is the officiating. New season, same crap officiating. Rodri, I'm so sick of this guy, man.
Bro, they all these new rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever they are, they're gonna forget them in 3 months. That's what they normally do. Honestly.
Yeah, that was literally what I was about to mention. No tolerance. Bug off.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
If they must have rephrased that to no tolerance, unless if you're Rodri. What is going on there? We're on the attack.
Mate, you got away with everything.
Havertz literally got a booking for the exact same antics. I mean, I don't get what is going on there. I really don't.
How did we get yellow card, Rodri, today?
Yeah, like even when we lost 4-1 to City, and then look, we were awful that day. It was men against boys. Right, Grealish got away with the same thing Casemiro did, and he got sent off for it. And when he grabbed him round the collar, right? Yeah. I think Grealish did the same with Partey, and he didn't get sent off for it. But again, there was no excuses in that game. We were shocking. Everybody, I mean, I don't think it'd be a poor game today. I mean, the back four, Saliba was my man of the match. He was insane. Haaland managed to tally a 0.00 XG today.
That's incredible.
Worth pointing out, Havertz was more influential than Haaland today.
He sure was. He sure was.
And I'm not too sure whether I would put Zinchenko back into the back four. Well, why not? Go with Timber as the
left. He's got work to his place at the end of the day, mate. I thought Tim was excellent.
Yeah, all I'm going to say, at the end of the day, in that back four, you've got players who can defend.
Did you see Zinchenko and Jack Grealish at half time walking back out onto the pitch?
Did you see Ben White and Grealish at full time?
Yeah. Ben White's laughing.
Oh, God. Yeah. I can't stand that smug shit, man. I really can't.
Mate,
guys, I think we've got a City fan in the chat. Saying deserve the victory is quite far-fetched. Fair enough. won the game after a whole 11 minutes added on, but deserved is a bit ridiculous in my opinion.
Mate,
Look.
come on to this streak.
Oh,
Come on to this
absolutely.
streak.
Right, there was a head injury that lasts. Well, it lasted about 3 minutes. It lasted about 3 minutes. That whole head injury
I bet
situation.
that
So there's
like
guaranteed minutes added on. So I don't know what these City fans run about when they say, "Oh, they got robbed." It's a fix. Delusion at its finest. But these lot do top the delusion chance when they say, "Oh, it's fixed."
I don't think
Honestly,
so either, because I don't even know what these Man City fans are on about, because I haven't got a single clue. In fact, the only time I know about it now, there must be whinging on the way home, or maybe better still, but throwing not throwing prams, let me rephrase that, throwing toys out of the prams, like 5-year-olds.
Yeah, you're right.
look,
Right, you
I don't
tell
think
it.
anybody should be
Go on,
getting
Brian.
carried away. Like, yes, it's great that we've got a trophy under our belt, but next week is where it gets serious. If we don't beat Nottingham Forest, then this result means nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we start the season really
absolutely.
well, then we can look back on this result and go, I tell you what, that was the turning point. Last season was the turning point if we end up having a great season this season.
Guys, old school Gunner, big up to you.
How are you getting on,
Big
man?
up, old school. Big
How
up.
are you doing, man? You all right? You good?
I'm buzzing, man. Come on, the Gunners.
Me
bro.
too, man. What a victory.
Mate, give your thoughts on the game, old school Gunner. Man. Give your thoughts on the
What
game.
thought?
Is he frozen?
I think
He's
he's
frozen
out.
for me.
We're much improved
I
since the
think-
last time we played City. Yeah. And I was very impressed with it. I thought Timber was absolutely fantastic. He had a great game. And I was well impressed with Havertz. I thought Havertz had a great game. But I thought our best player was Timber by a mile. I was well impressed with him. Havertz surprised me, man. His hold-up play was very good. He was very effective. He used his physicality. He's a big man. The way he held up the ball at times, he just took the pressure off. I was well impressed with it, man. Well impressed. Like, it's just going to build a bit of confidence going into the new season. We're after beating City. That's basically what it amounts to, yeah. Of course, we win another trophy. We win a shield. But basically, the confidence is going to be sky high going into the new season. And we needed to get that monkey off our back as such. You know what I mean? We needed to beat them. We needed to put that to bed. You heard the players saying it at the end of the game. Rice was saying it. Ramsdale was saying it in the interview at the end of the match. That's what we needed. And I'm happy because it's just going to build that little bit of confidence into the new season. We have it all to do. Let's be honest about it, Jess. City are still the team to beat.
Yeah.
But I like the partnership of Partey and Rice. I think it's kind of... Rice was very good today. And so was Thomas Partey. They were both very, very good.
He needs to keep a headband, by the way.
Thanks for having me on anyway, man. I appreciate it.
I mean, he
Mate,
got
welcome
scored.
anytime.
Well,
Welcome anytime, man. All right, listen, guys, go and give a stop to my man, old school Gunner, absolute legend.
Gonna do it now.
Yes, big up, man. Big up, guys. But
Let's do it
Yeah,
now
I was going to
anyway.
say, Partey did get spun for that first goal.
the Foden, when Foden
But
spun
in
didn't he?
fairness, I don't really blame him as much as you're going to hate me for this, as Tierney for that first goal.
No, I agree, mate. Tinny, I love Tinny, but what was he doing? What
Because
was he
what was
doing?
he
I tell you what,
I
he
don't
was,
know
he was not
either.
in two minds, because the overlap, Carl Walker, he was focusing on more than what Cole Palmer was going to produce.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, show him onto his right foot.
Mm.
I mean, that's not something Kieran Tierney would do. He would usually allow him to shift onto his weaker foot. So, yeah, I think Tierney was at fault for the goal, but Partey, the way he got spun there,
I
bloody
think
hell, he got sent back to Ghana for real.
Palmer's a good player too, though. Like he's a skillful player as well. Like Palmer did well. You know what I mean?
yeah, when
he's
Timber,
good.
when
absolutely.
Timber came
Player.
off,
He played it perfectly. Like good player.
yeah, when Timber came off, you saw instantly the drop in quality. Because I think, as much as Tierney's a good player, I think he was poor today. I think he was poor. I think after that mistake, I think he stepped up a little bit more, doing what he normally does best, just like running past players.
Yeah.
booting it up the pitch
And
and clearing
and
it.
what my thing has got to be the last minute equaliser right at the end, and from
Crazy,
that
wasn't it?
and from the corner. But it's always like it's just been whipped in towards the far corner. It's like headed down, and click, they will get far enough. One of the players, I can't remember his name anyway, passed it in, and it just like booms it straight in the bottom corner. So I was like, get in there. And
Who
then
needs merging when you got Leandro?
What's the ref there?
Bro,
oh,
come on, to
God.
the stream, mate.
I really don't.
This is
get
also
it.
watching the Champions League final, and then no last minute of the game. Unbelievable.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
let's get in some player
I
ratings.
think he
yeah?
booked
Let's do some
Havertz
player
for the
ratings
same
from
foul,
now.
same simulation. I
Party.
don't get
Uh,
what's going on there.
Right,
I
guys,
don't
player
know
ratings.
either.
Yeah, by the way,
Ramsdale
I
in
don't
goal.
think Ramsdale's going to get enough credit for today. I really don't.
No.
Two
No,
He made a
not.
couple of
saves,
good saves, but
1-0.
For me, guys, I thought Ramsdale was quality, you know,
Yeah.
but not no one giving the credit. That's the issue, guys, you know, especially
Right.
with all the Raya situation as well. And he came
Yeah.
out and said what's going on with his life and all that stuff. Big up to Ramsdale. For me, I'm gonna give him an 8.5. What about you, for Ramsdale?
For me, right, Ramsdale, yeah. I think he has been, like, he was so brave to come out and talk about his family, you know. I think it's put a little bit more pressure on him to perform. And I think he's done that exceptionally. He's done his family very proud. Big up Aaron Ramsdale for that.
Big up, man.
And I think with the Raya saga as well, I think that's put even more pressure on him. And I think ever since he's done all of this, he's just been absolute quality. Him in that penalty shootout, he's actually learned to save penalties now. One against Monaco, and now one against City as well.
Yeah.
I thought he was superb today. Big up Aaron Ramsdale. 8.5 as well, easily.
Rory, what about you for Ramsdale, bro?
I'll give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was superb. And the thing with Ramsdale, and Rory Talks Football actually made a good point on this. When he is under pressure, he is brilliant. All right. Our backs were against the wall when we were 1-0 down because Man City started to have a good spell after when they scored. But when there isn't any pressure, he ends up becoming complacent. So I feel like Raya coming in will do him really good. Tom, you made a great point as well about his family over recent days. It must not have been easy for him. So, look, big up Ramsdale. He saved the penalty as well. I know it wasn't a great penalty. Of course, it had to be Rodri as well. I can't stand that geezer.
Written in the
can
stars,
always spout about Haaland, but Rodri, I cannot flipping stand. Neither can Grealish as well. I really can't. So, yeah, big up Ramsdale. I'll give him an 8 out of 10 today. Solid.
Ryan, what about you, my friend, for Ramsdale?
Oh, that's gonna be a tough. Oh, that's a tough one for me, though, especially for that extraordinary match so far. Well, I think he's one of the best keepers in the world, actually. No, in fact, to be fair, though, he could be he could be the next goalkeeper of England, though. We should say Ramsdale for England, though, would be wonderful. And of course, it being his family, though, you know. Oh, this is a tough one. I think I give him a 10.
I saw that coming.
Old school Gunnar, what about you for Ramsdale, man? What's
I mean,
the rating?
First,
I thought
really do anything
I thought he played well today. I think he's just got to be careful when he's passing the ball out from the back. He's got to be a bit more attentive. He got us in trouble a couple of times. Partey bailed him out. As a shot stopper, he is absolutely fantastic. I'm going back now, guys. You remember when he first came into the team when Leno was in goal? Yeah? He came in, he replaced Leno. The difference between him and Leno, it was like night and day. He was communicating with the back four. He was pushing them forward. He was encouraging them. He was, high-fiving everyone, fist pumping the whole lot. He's a great communicator at the back. He keeps everybody on their toes. That's a thing that people don't say about him often. I give him an 8. It's just he's just got to watch sometimes when he's in possession. He's got the ball at his feet. He's just got to be a bit more careful. We could have got in trouble once or twice, but as a shot stopper, he's a team player. Yeah, I give him an 8. I'm a big fan of his. Yeah, big fan. Great shot stopper.
Yeah, about that.
That's-
That is Ramsdale. That's his personality. That's what makes Ramsdale Ramsdale. You know,
Yeah.
he's such a
Team
great
player,
guy.
man. Team player.
Yeah, team player. He's such
Yeah.
a great guy.
Yeah.
Same with Declan Rice. You know.
Yeah. They have a good attitude. Yeah. Good attitude towards the game.
Yeah, and they respect the fans. They
Yeah.
respect the fans, and I think that's
Like
massive.
Granny Xhaka, yeah. They're not like Granny Xhaka. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go to Julian Timber. For me, my man of the match, I'm gonna go 10 for Timber. Simple as that. 10 for Timber.
10.
Man of the
11.
match.
11.
Who said 11?
I mean, 10
20.
is
11.
flawless.
Yes,
Yeah,
obviously,
Glenn,
you
you're
know, man,
underrated.
come on.
You're
OSG said
underrating him
11,
at
man.
10.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
So, what are
OSG.
you saying for Timber?
Yeah, as I said earlier, when it comes to man of the match contenders, he's
11.
up there. And also about what I said, when Tierney came on, you saw an instant drop in quality. And I think once that first 20 minutes was up, he was the first player. Even during that 20 minutes, I think he was the first player to actually show fight. You know, after that 20 minutes was up, I think everyone was superb. Everyone.
Yeah.
But Timber was the first to actually show that. Like,
Mm.
show that. So for me, can't lie. I think when I did my video earlier, I gave him I think I gave him an 8.5, but I'm going to bump that up to a 9. I'm going to bump that up to a 9.
Big up, man. Rory, what about you for Timber?
You know what? I don't know why I question. I don't know why I question that rating really, because I've also given him a 10. I mean, he was flipping flawless.
Mm.
I'll get on to Sleeper in a minute, but them two were outstanding. And as I said, I mean, why need Zinchenko where you've got a back four that can actually defend? So
Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
I'll give him a 10. I mean, he was.
Well, Ryan, we know what you're going to give Timber, mate. So he's going to go 10 for everyone, isn't he? You're going to go 10 as well, Ryan?
Well, I decided to bump it up a bit,
11.
and I decided to go with.
14.
Actually, I decided to go with. Who said 40? I just predicted my age. How dare you? I gotta say 100.
What
Fair
the-
enough.
What the hell is going on?
Old school gunner, you an 11 as well, my friend.
I give him 11, man. I give him 11. You know, the one thing I noticed about him, apart from the fact that he stays calm, he's got pace to burn. He's very quick, Timber. He's electrifying, very quick. And that's what we need him. He's very quick at the back. And I was impressed with him. I thought when you consider the team that we were playing, when you consider the opposition, he was very comfortable on the ball and he didn't panic. And he had to play in between the lines at times. He had very good players around him. He didn't give the ball away cheaply. No major mistakes. And he's got pace to burn. He's able to get back at people. I like him. I like Timber. And he's brave. And he's actually, one more thing, guys, he's much stronger than I thought. He's very physically strong. Yeah, he's a big guy. He's robust. Yeah, he's able to take a challenge. I like him. Really positive, guys. He's a brilliant player. Very impressed.
For sure,
Big
man.
time,
I
big time.
agree.
Top player, man. Top player.
Gabriel, I thought was pretty solid, man. I'll give him an 8 today. What about you, Tom?
11. 11.
Obviously, you all know how I felt about Gabriel at the end of last season.
11.
Yeah, you all know how I felt about Gabriel towards the end of last season. What did he
I
even get his yellow card for?
to be honest, how did you feel about him?
He didn't rate him.
No.
Do you
I
rate
did
him now?
not rate him.
How
I-
has he changed your mind, Tom?
What did he even
Right,
get
come
his
on.
yellow card for?
I
I forgot.
I don't know
think it
either.
was, some dispute between him and the goalkeeper. Havertz was involved as well. I think he must have kicked the ball away or something like that, or moved the ball.
I think it
whilst
must
the
be for
free kick was
dissent
taken
or
from
something. I'm
City.
not
It
sure.
was in the later moments of the game in the second half, so I'm not really too sure what happened.
I can't
Neither. But I felt like last season I was very harsh on Gabriel. Towards the end of it, I could have said that about a lot of players. Partey dropped, you know. Zinchenko was injured.
They all dropped off in form. All of them.
Yeah, Jesus disappeared, Saka disappeared, a lot of them. And now look at what they're doing. I think Gabriel, for me today, I'll give him an 8. I think he was... It's between a 7.5 and an 8. So I think I'm just going to go with a 7.75. It's very
11.
specific.
7.75.
11.
Yeah, it's very specific, but I can't choose. So I'm just going to stick it. Go in the middle. I'm going to go 7.75 for Gabriel. I think he was... I don't know.
I mean, maybe apart from Saka and Martinelli, I think everyone deserves at least above a 7.
Yeah, and that's why I've gone for a 7.75.
I mean,
Rory,
I'm not
what
really
did you give
sure.
Gabriel, mate?
7.7.
I've never seen a rating like that before.
What about you, Rory? What did you give Gabriel?
I'll give him an 8. I thought he won everything in the air, really. Yeah, can't say any more. I mean, he couldn't do anything about the goal. I mean, that was an incredible... I mean, that was, again, as I said, down to Tierney. It was down his side. Maybe he could have closed down Palmer a little, but nah. I don't think you can take away the goal too much, can you? So, yeah, Gabriel didn't put a foot wrong today. 8 out of 10.
Ryan, I'm guessing you can give him a 10 as well. No, he's on mute. Cool. Old school gunner, mate.
Is that good?
I give him an 8.
Absolutely.
I give him an 8. I was impressed with him. I thought he played well. Like I said, you've got to consider the opposition we were up against. It was our first real test. Let's be honest, about a competitive match. You have to consider who the opposition were. I thought the whole team played well, to be honest, and I thought he played well. I'll be honest. Like, you can get away with a mistake up front if you miss a chance, but in a position at centre back, if you make a mistake, it's fatal. You know what I mean? And I thought he was solid. I thought he was composed. He read the game well. He covered when he needed to. I don't think, for example, he is as good a player as William Saliba, for example. I rate Saliba higher than him, but I thought Gabriel didn't do anything wrong today. I was impressed. And we needed the defence to be on it. We needed him to be on it. Like, if Saliba has a good game, fair enough. If Timber has a good game, fair enough. But they can't do it on their own. We needed him to be there, and he was. I was impressed. I give him an 8. He played well, man. He played well.
Yeah. Haaland and Alvarez, where were they today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Felt like
absolutely.
Yeah.
Felt like they were next to
well,
Josh
right.
from the
They
stand.
only got dangerous, lads, when De Bruyne came on. When De Bruyne came on, the game changed. They got more dangerous, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the
absolutely.
danger man.
I
He's the
thought De
danger man.
Bruyne was very good today.
When he comes on,
Well, in my opinion, I think that Gabriel should get like a 30.
A 30.
I think he deserves a trophy,
Yes.
or not a trophy. I think he deserves a statue next to Wenger.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right. The Rolls Royce, William Saliba, 9.5.
Rolls Royce, is it? Saliba's the Rolls Royce, is it?
But Saliba for me, 9.5. Rolls Royce. Tom, do you agree, mate?
William Saliba, as I said, Haaland and Alvarez, they just weren't there today. You know, they were next to you watching. They came from the stands. I didn't see them at all today. You know, for me, Saliba, he was just there, wasn't he? He was there. No one could get past him. He showed today what we missed last season, right, going into that final few weeks in that title race. I think he's a very big player for us. I'm happy that he's signed and stayed for a long term. I think this guy, he's already spent 1 year at Arsenal, like fully. I know he's been out on loan a few times, but I can see this guy. He's still young as well. He's only like 22, I think. I think this guy can be our centre back for at least 7-8 years. You know, give him a contract like what Chelsea did. Honestly, he'll stay for that. He'll stay. I don't see him leaving unless we just are absolutely shocking. For me, Saliba, yeah, I'll give him a 9. I'll give him a 9.
Fair play. Rory, what about you, mate? For Saliba.
I'm going to give him the same as Timber. 10. I think both of them were just flawless today. I mean, I feel like he has to be the signing of the summer. getting him signed up on a new deal like that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it to happen this summer. But fair play. I feel like this is an even better signing than Declan Rice. I'm not gonna lie. He's so instrumental, and he marked Haaland out of the game, which you don't see a lot of centre backs do. I mean, Man United can't do that. These lot conceded 7 goals in 2 games against them, and I know, we lost to City as well, conceded 4 and conceded 3 at the start of the season.
But Rory, Saliba wasn't playing that game, was he?
Say that again.
No, Rob Holding.
Saliba wasn't playing, was he?
Yeah, Holding wasn't playing in that game against City. Like, Haaland was strolling about thinking it was Holding in disguise, but nah. I feel like Saliba does and will walk into this Man City team.
100%.
In my opinion.
100%.
Yeah,
People say
these
that
City
thing.
fans were coming after me after when I commented on the City fan channel, going, "Oh, have you seen our record at Wembley?" And instantly, as soon as they went 1-0 up, what you're saying now? What I'm saying is we basically humbled you lot. That's what I'm saying now.
Through Saliba.
Quiet down.
I was in attendance, apparently. Was he? Wow.
Let me Google it.
I
Let me
never
Google it.
saw that.
Wow.
No, I don't think he was in attendance.
Well, I'm not sure if he was at attendance either.
Ryan, what would you give Saliba, mate?
I think he's done rather well, especially how much pressure is on a penalty shootout, though. So I think it's going to be a wonderful score for me, though. I suggest to be like a 40.
All right, old school going on. What do you
14.
think about Saliba, man?
I'll give him a 10. I think he's the best player at the club. I think he was our best player last season. I think when he got injured, we lost our way. I think it made a big difference to the team when he came back. I mean, he's back now, he's fit. But you can see from an attacking point of view as well, he just makes us more solid. He's very good at going forward. He's strong on the ball. He's a big guy. I think he's the best player at the club by a mile, to be honest. Incredible performance again today. And yeah, what can I say? I give him a 10, man. He's a top player.
You might be mentioning that Saliba
Wasn't
had 3
enough.
players around him at one stage in the second half. I think it was actually the last minute of the game. 3 Man City players around him, and he treated it like it was a stroll in the park.
Yeah, he's so composed, man.
Yeah.
What a legend. All right, Ben White, for me, superb, as always. Superb last season. Feeling he's going to be superb this season as well. I'm going to give him 8.5. What about you, Tom, or for Ben White?
Ben White, for me, he's found his position at right back. I think this guy is definitely a right back. Now, I don't see him moving back to centre back. Well, even with all of the talks saying that Arteta wants to use him as a centre back for cover for Saliba instead of Rob Holding. No, I don't see this guy playing at centre back. This guy is a right back, and the overlapping runs that he was making today.
Brilliant.
If you asked me 3 years ago, can you see Ben White, the £50 million man, making overlapping runs, destroying Manchester City on that right-hand side? I would have said, nah, he'd probably be next to Gabriel, with Saliba still out in France on loan again, conceding 3 or 4 goals against Haaland. But no, this guy's a right back, and he is showing. I reckon this season, yeah, he's going to be up there as player of the season for me, because today he showed that he can do it. He can do it, even with all the critics. I was listening to an interview he did this week, saying that Saka makes him look better than he actually is. I disagree with that. I think Ben White, you could put him in,
Saka makes
say
him
a
look
team,
better than he actually is.
say like, what's a good example here? Chelsea. Put him in Chelsea at right back. With the overlapping runs he'd make, he'd still be as good a player
Yeah, facts.
instead of Reece James. It's facts. Ben White is up there as one of the best right backs in the league, who was a centre back only a few years ago.
Yeah. Crazy, bro.
It's
Crazy.
mental to think about. For me, Ben White today, I'm giving him an 8.5.
Same as
Doesn't
me.
he have more goals than Richarlison?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did. He does. Yeah. Last season, yeah, man.
and more trophies as well.
Of course.
Yeah. Also,
Ooh.
Declan Rice has won more trophies in 4 days than West Ham have in the last 43 years.
Bro, he's
Gee.
won more trophies in his 3 weeks at Arsenal than Harry Kane has in his career.
Rory, what do you think about Ben White? What do you rate him?
Oh, he was superb today. I feel like that was a very underrated performance from him. He kept Grealish quiet, and I don't think you switch him out at right back when you've already got the chemistry with him and Saka flowing really well. So I will keep Ben White as the right back for next season, and I guess you can use Timber as the left back because he can go forward well as well. So look, I'll keep Ben White there as far as I'm concerned for the Forest game. So did I give him a rating?
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay. 8 out of 10 for me.
Old school gunner, mate. Coming to you for Ben White.
I give him an 8 as well. I thought he was fantastic defensively, but going forward, his crosses into the box, some of his passes in, we were very unlucky not to score from them. I mean, he laid it on a plate for the forwards. I remember we got a bit muddled up at one point. I think Saka kind of took his eye off the ball. It was laid right across into his path. He just had to pull the trigger. He got himself into a bit of a muddle. I thought Ben White was excellent on the counter. And like I said, he played an intelligent ball in, made it difficult for City to defend, and we could have easily scored from one of those situations. He played very, very well. To be honest, he gets sometimes. He gets a bit of criticism. I have my own channel, like you know. He gets a bit of criticism, but I thought he was on it. He was on it. And last season as well, played very well. I give him an 8. I thought he played very well today.
Yeah,
The whole
I
team
love
played
Ben
well,
White.
I have to say. They were solid.
100%. All right, let's go to Thomas Partey. What a warrior, man. For me, I say it all the time. He's most important player for Arsenal, in my opinion. And once again today, solid 8.5 for me. Absolute warrior. Tom, what about you for Partey?
Well, Thomas Partey, when he got that head injury, and he put the headband on, I think he needs to keep it. I can't lie, he needs to keep it. But
Like Martin Keown back in the day, is it? Like Martin Keown back in the day.
yeah, he needs to keep it. He needs to keep it. I think he played well today. It says on SofaScore only 7. I think that's underrated.
Man, they're taking a mick. These ratings are taking a piss. Mate, how are they giving Ben White a 6.8? They
Oh my god.
They were watching another game, I'd say. They obviously weren't paying attention to what was going on the field. You know what I mean? They're probably man defense.
Yeah, for me, Thomas Partey, I think between him and Odegaard as our most important midfielder, I think Odegaard. It's tough. We'll have to do some sort of poll or something to see. But I think today he was superb.
I think that Tom should sing an Arsenal song. He's got the microphone already. I think you should sing an Arsenal song, man. I thought you were actually. That's actually what I thought you were. When I came on the stream, I thought you were the entertainment. So I think you should. I think you should sing an Arsenal song. Don't sing The Angel. Sing something like I don't know.
Maybe at the end. To be fair,
okay, I'll start you off. Okay, and I'm not talking about Fabio. Oh, Vieira. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Patrick, not Fabio. Maybe I'm talking about Fabio. Fabio had a great penalty, guys. Great penalty from Fabio Vieira at the end. Cracking penalty, man. Top corner, lads. You know what I mean? All right, let me talk to Irish here.
Thomas Partey, he really did start a party tonight. You could say that. But yeah, for me, give him a solid 7.5. No, that's even underrating him. That's underrating him. What am I on about? I'll give him an 8.
Yeah.
And the Angel, copyright free, so coming at the end of the
Coming at the end, is it? You're going to sing at the end, all right. I'll wait around.
Rory, what do you think about Partey, mate?
Yeah, I feel like he should have done better on the goal. But again, he was on a yellow card, so we can't really make them sort of tactical fouls that we usually see. I thought he was solid. However, there were times where Rice had to track back and bail him out. But all in all, a solid 7.5 out of 10. I feel harsh giving him a 7, so I'll give him a 7.5. Wasn't the Thomas Partey that, is Colossus and the Rolls Royce that we all love, but he was keeping the midfield steady, and I feel like he played well. So
I thought he was lively then. I thought he was more lively than he normally was today.
Was he?
I think so. I think
I
he got
don't know.
in.
Just for that goal alone, the way he got done, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Just not quite.
Maybe it was because of the opposition, and we don't normally, against this kind of opposition, we don't do what we normally do, which is like keep the ball, hold it around, pass it around the midfield. But I thought today he got involved in like a lot more challenges than he normally does.
Yeah. Old school gunner, mate. Coming to you for Partey.
8.5. I think he was tremendous today. I was very impressed with him. He covered a lot of ground. Yeah, not to repeat myself again, guys, but you have to consider the opposition, the quality of the opposition that we were up against. They're the best team in the world, in my opinion. With or without De Bruyne from the start, and I thought he acquitted himself very well. It's our first real test this season. Even if we hadn't won the game, to be honest, I'd still give him an 8.5. I thought he was everywhere. Put his body on the line. He got into the physical challenges. He made many defensive clearances. Yeah, he headed many dangerous crosses away at certain points. He used his strength, and we're not the biggest team in the world there, but he used his strength to get the ball away many times. I thought he played very well, to be honest. Like I said, even if we had lost that game, I would still give him an 8.5. I thought he was everywhere for us. Like I said, he put his body on the line. He was intelligent. Yeah, good. And he got back and he helped out the defense. Yeah. I mean, he was really everywhere, and I'm very impressed with him. Of course, he was playing alongside Declan Rice. Of course, we had William Saliba back in the team. That made us more solid. But I thought Thomas Partey made some very, very important clearances, especially in the second half when City tried to turn the screw, when they were 1-0 up. I thought he made some very important clearances there. That made the comeback possible. Up himself, man. 8.5.
In fact, I might actually up my rating to an 8 because I felt like he was under pressure in that first half. Like City were committing bodies around that midfield area, and he dealt with them well, to be fair. So I think I am actually going to give him an 8, not a 7.5. So
it's the quality of the opposition, guys. We were up against a serious team today. Serious team.
100%. Yeah. All right, Declan Rice. Full solid performance. For me, obviously, made some very, very good blocks as always, and wild challenges. Class signing as we know. For me, I want to go 7.5 with Declan Rice. What about you, Tom?
Was that 7.5? Sorry.
Yeah, for Rice.
I mean, Declan Rice. I think we're yet to see him actually. We need to see more of him, if that makes sense for me, because in this forward role, I think he can do so much more than what he did at West Ham.
Yeah.
Because when I watched him today, he was drifting into left back, he was drifting into midfield, he was drifting forward, out wide. All I thought when I was watching him was Granit Xhaka, to be completely honest. And
is that a good or bad thing then?
That's a good thing because it reminded me of the Granit Xhaka from last season.
Yeah.
And I think last season Granit Xhaka played very, very well, and I think he stepped up a level in his game last season. And Declan Rice, Granit Xhaka's, he set that expectation, and I think Declan Rice, he needs to compete with that level that Granit Xhaka was doing, and I think today I don't think he was quite there yet. if that makes sense. But that might be harsh. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. But the block that he made, Rodri's shot from distance, not
Yeah.
the one from the halfway line, the one
yeah.
before that, where he made the block. I think that was impressive. I think that showed the defensive side of his game, and I think maybe if this new position for him isn't working out, maybe swap him for Thomas Partey, put him in the deeper role, and put Thomas Partey in that role. Maybe not pushing further forward because I think Partey is and showed today how good he is defensively, but I think maybe swap him with Partey and we could see a difference there. But that's just an idea. That's just an idea.
Fair enough, bro.
7
Fair
for me.
enough. Rory, what about you for Rice?
I think you're actually starting to see him adapt to the role that he's been given. I felt he was solid today. Made a couple of decent interceptions in terms of the second half. So let's mention something. Also with Man City dominating possession, I felt like this is why this game suited him very, very, very well, because he was in a West Ham team that weren't used to possession-based football. They're used to just parking 10 men behind the ball. So I felt like Rice, he was solid. I'll give him a 7.5. He wasn't better than Thomas Partey or Martin Odegaard, but he was solid, and the defence, of course, speaks for itself. So, 7.5. And even I feel bad I've given him a 7.5 because, I don't know. 7.5.
Yeah.
Not quite an 8.
Old school Gunner, what about you for Declan Rice, mate?
I was very impressed with Rice today. I gave him an 8. Like, when you consider he hasn't been playing long with Arsenal. Okay, look, he's played for West Ham. He's played Premier League. He knows the opposition. He knows Manchester City inside out at this point. But he's still just gradually getting into the flow with Arsenal. Completely different team, completely different setup. I was well impressed. You remember when we played them last season, we played West Ham and he caught Thomas Partey out and they got the equaliser. Yeah. He did the same thing. He did the exact same thing today. He almost caught Manchester City out with the same thing. Quick press in the midfield. He was alive to the danger. They had to be really careful around him. He was looking for that just to get possession quickly. I was impressed with him. And like I said, he hadn't actually had time to settle in fully to the team yet. When he does, I think it's going to be an incredible partnership. I was well impressed. And not just because we beat Manchester City today. I think in general, his all-round play, he hasn't been at the club that long. I was very impressed with Declan. I have to say, a very good player. Top notch, man.
100% agree. Delodrian, what are you saying, bro? You there, Delodrian? Is he frozen, bro?
After freezing it. He's not moving.
Wi-Fi's turned into a Weetabix.
All right, let's go to Odegaard. Cap's performance, man. I thought, as always, did what we had to do. I'll give him a straight 8. Really impressive. I mean, there's a time where he had the ball was up in the air and he controlled it. That was ridiculous. I was like, what a fucking player. But yeah, Odegaard.
You wouldn't see that on FIFA streets.
Yeah. Tom, what about you for Odegaard, man?
You giving him an 8? That is criminally underrating him after today. I mean, I gave Timber a 9. Gave Ramsdale 8.5, I think. I think it's only fair that you give this guy, Odegaard, at least an 8.5. I'm giving him a 9 today. A 9 today. I think he was very, very good. The way he was playing, I felt like, he created that Kai Havertz chance. That ball into Saka. That was just exquisite, by the way. What a pass. I think the way he was playing today, I think it's almost like he deserved a goal contribution, whether that be an assist or a goal. Oh, the Lodrian's gone, but yeah.
I think he didn't agree with you. I think he thought you were going to sing.
For me, Odegaard, this guy, he's just for me, it's between him and Saka and Saliba to being world class. I rate this guy so highly. For me, captain's performance, as you said, 9 for me. I'm just going to leave it there.
Rory, what about you for Odegaard?
I feel like Odegaard was our driving force in the second half. Made some really nice touches, nice passes as well. Yeah, captain's performance really. 8.5 for Odegaard today.
Old school Gunner, what about you, mate, for Odegaard?
I'd agree with that. I give him an 8.5 as well. I thought he was fantastic. I liked he had a little bit of aggression in his game. He was getting physical. I like that. He was getting to a couple of tackles, and I thought the press worked. We were pressing, and we were doing it as one. I thought Havertz led the line very well, but of course he needed the players in the midfield also to press. And I thought Odegaard was also like at times where there was injuries to player this, that, and the other. They were taking like a water break at one point. I think it was the clash of heads with Thomas Partey and the Man City player. I can't remember who. You could see Odegaard was cajoling the players. He was G'ing up the team. And he was also like that to the fans. You remember at the end when we were attacking, he was like that to the fans. You know what I mean? He was getting them going. Like, I just thought all around Odegaard wanted it. He was 100% committed. He was on it from the very first moment. 8.5. I was impressed. He's no Dennis Bergkamp. I hear people comparing him to Dennis Bergkamp, but Dennis Bergkamp was one of the greatest players that ever lived. But Odegaard, 8.5, he was on it. Very good player, good performance.
Yeah, I agree. I know we should be comparing him to the legendary Dennis Bergkamp. Mate, out of this world, you know Dennis Bergkamp was. Mate, it's a shame I wasn't allowed to see him, live. But of course, I watched him back. Like, what a player, man! Unbelievable player.
Mm.
But yes,
I've watched Henry once.
2012 against Leeds.
Yeah, that's the only time I've been able to watch Henry live.
All right, Martinelli, guys. I thought we had a decent battle up against Walker today. For me, I'll give him a 7, in my opinion. It was all right, innit? Just, again, I thought Walker did get the better of him a few occasions. But do you agree, Tom? Or do you think Martinelli was class?
I agree. I gave Martinelli a 7 in my video. I feel like Trossard definitely has to start against Forest. I think it was criminal having Trossard on the bench.
Mm.
I don't agree with that decision. He showed in pre-season he was up there as one of our best players. I think it's criminal to drop a player that has balled in pre-season.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, the front.
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. Yeah,
he didn't even start against Monaco either, did he? He's on the bench for Monaco.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
this guy deserves to start, man.
This guy, he's due a start. The front three versus Forest should be Leandro Trossard, Bukayo Saka, and then we'll get on to in a minute Kai Havertz, because I'll talk about Kai Havertz later. But Martinelli, for me, I think he showed parts of the game. I think he was very unlucky because in that first 20 minutes, obviously, where City were just literally passing it back and forth to their goalkeeper, I think it was tough for him. But he showed in parts of that game, like, say, when they were just packed into in the corner flag, he was showing. He was like on constant pressure mode. Like, he would not stop. He was there, and nothing was going to stop him. But I feel like Trossard, when he came on, all he did was score the goal. But I think we can see a lot more from Trossard. And what I like about Trossard is when he's got the ball at his feet, they're like magnetically attached. Like, he does not lose that ball. He just dribbles and dribbles and dribbles. Yeah. Martinelli,
he's good technically on the ball. He's very good technically on the ball. Very good.
Yeah, Martinelli last season was one of our best players, and I think you know, we have got. It's a very good thing. We've got selection headaches. When was the last time we could say that? We've actually got good depth in positions now. You know,
We have
Ramsdale.
goalkeeper selection headaches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ramsdale. David Raya's coming in. Ben
Yeah, when
White.
was the last time we had
And we
a good
might
selection
buy
of
Harry
keepers?
Kane as well, guys. We might have Harry Kane. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So we have him
God.
up front.
Once a gunner, always a gunner, bro. Come on.
Yeah, you know what?
We
He
just
would be a perfect
sit him on the
player.
bench. We just sit him on the bench to piss Spurs off. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We just sit him on the bench.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kane would be a perfect
He could
offset
make-
player.
He can make the tea at half time. You know what I mean? We won't play him. We just have him there, like just to freak them out.
Leading the bus parade.
It's all mind
He's not there
games. You
to
know what I
play.
mean? We
Can
got to
we
get
need
at the
someone to throw
mind
the
games.
balls?
Like that's what we got to do.
For me,
I
Martinelli
mean-
was a 7. For me, Martinelli was a 7. I think he's going to have serious competition with Trossard coming in. This is his first full
Uh.
season, and
Uh.
Trossard, he is up there. You know, he's got the best celebration in the league. He just doesn't stop dribbling, and he does score important goals. So yeah, for me, Martinelli's a 7.
Rory, what about you for Martinelli?
I'll give him a low 7. I mean, we didn't really see the best of Martinelli today. I thought this was going to be the perfect game for him. I feel like he still should start against Nottingham Forest, in my opinion. I feel like it should be Martinelli, Trossard through the middle, and then Saka, because today we've been playing Man City. Next week, we're playing Forest. So I feel like Havertz would be a perfect option to come off the bench to bring that physicality, his hold-up play, if the game is not going our way for the first 70. But yeah, couldn't really get the best out of Walker, but Walker's arguably one of the best right-backs I've seen in Premier League history. I'm not saying he's the best, but one of the best right-backs I've seen
Quality,
in a long time. So, look, a couple of times where he lost balance, lost control of the football. Yeah, I mean, I do feel harsh, but yeah, 7 for me.
Yeah, fair
A little quiet today.
Old school gunner, what do you think about Martinelli's performance today, mate?
I thought he played well. I give him a 7.5. He was always willing to help the team out when they were under pressure. He was up against Walker. Walker is a serious competitor and he's electrifying pace. Walker is very strong, incredibly strong, fast, reads the game well. And of course, he knows Martinelli. He's played against him many times. But I thought Martinelli was very good. Big fan of his, I'm not going to lie. He's an honest player. He works very hard for the team. And like I said, he's always willing to go the extra mile, and he's gonna run the ball for us, and get us out of trouble, difficult spots. Up against a very good team today. I thought he did well, but there's definitely there's more to come from him with Arsenal. You know what I mean? We didn't see what he's capable of today fully. I thought he did well though. He helped us out. He was good with the press. Him and Saka, they had them a little bit under the cosh city, but they know how to play. I don't think Nathan Ake played right. That was a very good thing for us, because when Ake plays, he plays directly against Saka, for example. And that was one of the problems we faced last season when we faced City. They bottled up Martinelli and they bottled up Saka. They just nullified us. We couldn't get moving. Today, at least, we had something going. When Ake plays, it's a different game, guys, because he's got the strength and the speed to match Saka. You know what I mean? But yeah, Martinelli, big up, man. I like Martinelli. I thought he played.
Yeah, why was Nathan Ake today? Is he injured?
I think he's injured.
Yeah, that's what I
injured
thought.
himself, and and they were saying De Bruyne was like injured, but De Bruyne came on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear he's in the squad.
But Ake is a beast. He's a powerhouse. I mean, when he plays, whoever plays against him is going to get, you won't get any change off him. He's very, very good. You remember the cup game we played against in the second half? He completely dominated against Saka, and he popped up at the end to score the goal. I think that was in the cup match, right? I mean, he's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant player, Ake. Unbelievable player. So
I've noticed that both of them did a lot of defensive work. Saka was helping up Ben White. Martinelli was covering for Timber sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
They need to tuck in, man. They needed to tuck in and they needed to cover. You know what I mean? They need to fill the space.
Yeah,
I
because
thought he did well. Man. Big up Martinelli, man.
Yeah, that's why I give him a 7.
Delodrian, are you there, bro? Is he frozen again, bro?
He's not frozen. He's moving. I don't think he can hear us.
Very
Oh
strange.
yeah, he's moving.
Yeah,
Say something.
yeah, I'm here, man.
Ah,
How
okay.
are you, man?
I can hear
Been a while, my
Can you
friend.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I can hear you.
That's good. That's good. What was you making the game? Oh, he's gone. Guys, oh man, big up East my man.
Oh,
Big up
cool.
to him. Anyway,
I think
let's
he's
move
doing.
on.
I think he's doing it on purpose. He's playing games with us. You know what I mean?
Do you
That's what I
think?
think it is. I think he's trying to like be like kind of mysterious. You know, create interest in his channel or whatever. I don't know if he has a channel. I think it's like part of the game plan. You know, who is this mysterious guy? And then like we're like, yeah, man, let's sub his channel. You know what I mean? No, I don't know.
All
I'm
right,
not
let's
sure.
move on, guys.
I think
Kai
he's just
Havertz.
very excited, maybe about the game, maybe as well. I think maybe. He's
Yeah,
excited.
yeah. Kai Havertz for me, guys. He
Yes,
has
we can.
lots of chances today. You know, Kai Havertz had lots of chances, but I thought he played really well. And I said it before, because he missed a bunch of chances. I'm gonna have to give him. I'll give him 8.5 for Kai Havertz. But I thought he's excellent, dropping in deep, linking up the play. I think that really I prefer him there than number 8 in my opinion. But yeah, for me 8.5. Tom, do you agree, mate, for Havertz?
I think Kai Havertz today, all he was missing from his performance was a goal. I think him playing that false 9 role, I said he has to start versus Forest. I think I still stick by that. You know, the way he dropped into midfield, his link-up play was good. His passing was good. He was winning the ball back. He was winning fouls. He was doing everything, and he had 2 very, very big chances. The first one, I'd say, not as big as the second one because I think there were more players in front of him, and he did struggle a little bit more. But for me, Kai Havertz, if he plays like this, I think false 9 is his best role. I think.
Mm.
Oh, DeLorean is back, guys.
Yeah,
George, can you hear us?
yeah, I can hear you. My network is kind of shaking, man.
That's-
Nigeria is shit. Nigeria is shit. Nigeria is shit.
Delodrian, mate, you're so much better now, man. All right.
All right.
What's it for the game, Delodrian? Arsenal, Man City.
I shouldn't be judgmental here right now, you know, because if checking out the last games and the last season, you can see Man City is quite strong, you know. But that aside, this is a new season, you know, a new game and new everything. So we're expecting a lot from Arsenal because this was the exact same people they competed against, and the game was very tough. But like I'm very sorry right now. Please, can you just recap on the exact topic you guys are talking about so that I will know?
We were doing
exactly
the player
to say.
ratings.
Is it-
We were going through the players. We were doing player ratings. That's what we were doing.
Josh, can someone recap? It's
Oh.
kind of shaking. Josh,
Delodrian, did you not hear Old School Gunner? He just told you, man.
all
We,
right.
we were doing the
Alright.
player
We're doing player
ratings, my
ratings.
friend. We were doing player ratings. Yeah, we were giving the players ratings. The Arsenal players.
Come on, this is like a comedy right now because
I think you must be in an accent.
this is a comedy. This is a comedy, and I'm getting. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We can hear you. We can hear you, man. We can hear you.
It's all good, man. It's all good, Delodrian.
Come on,
Big up
we
to
can hear
man. I
you. We
appreciate
can hear you.
being here. I appreciate you being here, Delodrian, man.
All right,
Legend,
all right.
Let's
So,
get on with some more player. Who's we on? Kai Havertz.
all right, man. All right, thank you.
No worries, no
So,
worries.
so which of the player?
We're on Kai Havertz.
Okay. Oh, the new guy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You know, okay. Kai Havertz, this is one of the best, like the best transfer that I'm very glad about for Havertz leaving the shit club, coming to a better one. You know, it's one of the most memorable time in his life, I think, because Chelsea is kind of disturbing him, bringing him down in a lot of skills and talent he has, and it's kind of making him so low. Like becoming one of the low-rated players because, according to over here in Nigeria, players, people usually talk about Havertz and saying that Havertz should leave the previous club and he should look for a better club where he's gonna be where his talent is gonna be shining. And I think I'll rate the guy 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5, you know. To me, the guy is good. He's a good player, you know. So I'm always happy with the transfer, you know, and everything.
All right,
Done.
Tom, Havertz, mate.
Come on.
Yeah,
come
Kai
on.
Havertz,
I'm done.
I
I'm
said.
done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
What is he chatting about?
Oh God.
What
Yeah,
is he
I'll
chatting about?
I'll give Kai Havertz oh, he's gone now. I'll
Here we
give
go
Kai
again.
Havertz an 8.5. 8.5.
Here we go again.
Wait, what was that? 8.5, yeah?
Yeah, 8.5.
Rory, Havertz.
Excuse me. I feel like people are underrating his performance. I thought he played really well today. His hold-up play, his link-up play, everything about his game was really good today, apart from his finishing. So I'll give him an 8 today. I thought he was superb. I don't think he should start against Forest, though. I feel like he will be a great option to come off the bench, as I said. So, yeah, I feel like Trossard is a must for me. Should be Saka, Trossard, and Martinelli. But, yeah, it's good that Havertz is knocking on the door, man, for a starting spot, because we need that from our fringe players, because they just didn't show anything last season, our fringe players. They didn't warrant any selection headaches, which is a shame. And that effectively cost us the league because we had to stick with the same 11 week in, week out. So, yeah, Havertz, I'll give him an 8 out of 10 for today.
All right, Saka. It's just Saka, you know. He just does what he has to do.
Scored a penalty.
Yeah.
For a change.
Yeah, for a change. I don't know, man. I'll give him a straight 8. What about you, Tom?
I think I gave Martinelli a 7, so it's only fair I give Saka the same or maybe a little bit more. I'll give him a 7.5 today. I think he played well. I think 7.5, this is the only rating that the Sofa Scores got correct. Yeah, 7.5. Yeah, I think that's fair. 7.5. He got in behind quite a lot, past the Akanji. And I think Akanji is a very good player. I think he's been a brilliant signing for City. He's gone under the radar a bit, probably because of another player that they signed from Dortmund that summer. But,
Here we go again.
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll give Saka a 7.5.
Also, Gunnar, what about you?
It's
for
fine.
Saka,
It's fine. It's fine.
Saka, I give him a 7. He was good enough. At times he could have scored for us from open play. He was always looking to get the ball onto the left foot, you know, that dangerous strike that he does. Always looking to get the ball onto that side and just turn it in, you know, into the corner. The trademark finish, you know what I mean? He was always looking. They couldn't take the eyes off him for a second. He was a handful. He was a threat. I mean, even if he wasn't firing today, in my opinion, if he wasn't playing his best, I think that they couldn't take their eyes off him for a second. He's a dangerous player, quick, full of heart. A couple of challenges went in on him, you know, but I thought he stood up to it. A great player. Yeah, I give him a 7. I thought he played well. Obviously, there's more to come for him than what we saw today. He benefited from Nathan Ake not playing because, like I said, when Ake plays against him, he's like his kryptonite. Ake is an animal, a monster, just a tremendous defender. But yeah, big fan of Saka, man. Big fan of Saka. Like, I mean, against United last season, you know what I mean? Didn't see the best of him today, but against United last season, the goal he scored, he hit the post at the Emirates. I mean, he's a really, really good player, man. So I give him a 7. There's more to come from him this season, you know. he fell apart last season a little bit, but sure, who didn't? The pressure was on us. We were under pressure, and to be honest, we drove him into the ground last season. We need to make sure we don't do that this season. He was overplayed at times, and he was burnt out a little bit. I mean,
it's because he ain't got poor backup behind him, man.
We still don't have a backup.
Yeah,
missed out on Diaby. Have you seen Diaby's pre-season?
He's a brave player. And it was a good penalty as well, Saka. You remember the penalty he missed for England? That was a good penalty. He took a good penalty, and he was brave. He stepped up.
But the abuse he got after that,
racial abuse and everything, man, was just, I mean, disgraceful. I mean, seriously, what has race got to do with anything? You know what I mean?
Remember the abuse he got against West Ham?
What's that?
Remember the abuse he got against West Ham as well?
Yeah. I mean,
disgusting.
I mean, seriously, like, you know what I mean? These people call themselves football fans. Disgrace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up himself, man. He was brave. You know what I mean? So, 7, man.
All right, guys. Quick fire subs.
I don't think I've marked Saka.
Oh, wait. Did you? That's why you marked Saka. Did I not ask you about Saka?
No, I don't think you asked me.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
What's your thoughts on Saka, man?
I think he was roughly around Martinelli, really. I mean, did a lot of defensive work, stepped up for the penalty. I'll give him a 7 as well. At times, he looked a bit slow. You can tell he's been ill this week, so this was his first start. Of course, he hardly came on against Monaco because of the illness. So, I'm going to give him a 7. He still performed well, and he's going to be a huge factor for us next season. Or should I say this season, because we started the season already.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, let's get to the subs. Trossard, of course, came on, got us an equaliser, scored his penalty in the shootout as well. What a sub, and he should be starting next week against Forest.
100%.
8.5 for me. What about you, Tom?
For me, he's a substitute, so I think 8.5 is a bit high, but of course he did get the goal. Although it will be interesting to see if that goes down as his goal or an Akanji own goal, because it was some deflection. Like that, people are saying we got lucky for that, and I agree, we did get lucky. As I said earlier, when he came on, all he did was score the goal. You didn't really see him drive and dribble, but I think that was because of the time that he actually came onto the pitch. We didn't get to see much of him because of the minutes that he got. Yeah. So for me, start him against Forest, see what he can do.
Yeah.
I'll give him an 8.
Fair play.
Solid today.
Rory, Trossard for you.
I'm going to give him a 9. I don't care if it was a deflected goal. I really don't.
Goal's a goal.
Yeah, as I said, got to shoot to score, and that's what he did. I felt like, look, Trossard isn't equivalent to Martinelli. He's not, of course, the quickest, but he's a technically gifted player. I mean, he does remind me of, what's his name? Alexander Hileb. Remember him? Very technical.
Yeah.
With the ball at his feet. Must be a magnet attached to his boot, because no one can get the ball off him once he does dribble. And also, he's inevitable when it comes to finishing as well. Like, as soon as he allows a shot, I always think he's going to hit the target, because he is that good at finishing. So, 9 for me.
Old school Gunner for Trossard.
8.5. 8.5 for me. I'm impressed with the guy whenever he plays. I think he is an incredible player. I was actually surprised how good he was when he first came to the club. I mean, he's just so quick at getting the ball out from underneath his feet and having a crack at goal. I mean, he'd be cracking the ball off the crossbar all the time. I mean, you see, like last season when we needed to win, I don't know what game it was. He hit the crossbar. It was rattling. Was it actually maybe the Southampton game? One of those games anyway, he almost won the game for us at the end. When we shouldn't have even had a chance of getting the 3 points. We played awful. But he came on and he made the difference, almost won the game for us. He's so quick at getting the ball out from under his feet and having a crack at goal. And like Rory, is it like Rory was saying, RD12? I subscribe to your channel anyway, man, just to let you know. Cheers. But like RD12 was saying, man, he had a shot. he was brave enough. He stepped up and he took a chance. And that's his game. That's him. He's got a bit of metal about him. He's got a bit about him. You see, when he got into it with a couple of the City players, he wasn't afraid of it. He rattled them. You know what I mean? He was really getting in there. I think it was the goal scorer for City stepped on him, yeah? And he didn't like it, and he was getting into it. It got him fired up. You know what I mean? I like Trossard, man. He's a brave player, an honest player like Martinelli. Puts himself about, gets stuck in, and he's not afraid to have a shot. And technically, he is like Kleb. He is fantastic on the ball. He gets the ball out of his feet so quick and gets the shot away. It's incredible. He's got a tremendous shot. I'm a big fan of his, man. I think he's a great player. Big up him, man.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Top player, man.
All right.
He saved us today, guys. He saved us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really did. 100%.
He saved us. He saved us.
All right, guys. My left back, Tierney, bro, was shocking when he came on. I'll be honest. You know,
He was
Terrible.
that goal, man. What was he?
I mean, yeah, the goal.
God, man.
But I don't think he was awful when he came on.
He wasn't that, but he wasn't that bad after that, but wasn't that East standard that we all know him as. For me, he gets a 4, in my opinion.
4?
But yeah, because you can't be doing. Ultimately, that cost us the goal.
2.5.
You got 2.5. Fair enough.
2.5.
He was not at East standard, bro. I've seen him so much better.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything wrong afterwards. I think a 2 and a 4 is harsh. Really?
All right.
I
So,
don't think
what would you give him?
I give him a 5. I give him a 5. He was alright.
Yeah,
For me,
right?
right,
Oh god, it's difficult.
I'm going to go
At
through
Tim
all the
Tom, he didn't
subs
really have a
now.
lot of time, so I'll give him.
Yeah. I'm going to go
a
through all the
5.
subs now because I've got to hop off. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just do
same.
a
I'm
quick
literally going
fire.
live in.
Yeah, guys, just quickly do quick 5 subs.
yeah, for me, Kieran Tierney, for me, yeah, as you said, he was poor. He was poor when he came on for that goal. I'll give him a 5.5. And Ketia, didn't really see him.
Yeah.
So I can't really rate him. Same as Fabio and Emil.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Scored the winning penalty.
Great penalty, man.
Actually, no, Fabio. Teabag himself, he's getting an 8.
Yeah, I'll
Mate, you know it, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man, bro. Come
I'll
on.
give him a 7 for that penalty. Apart from that, didn't really offer much.
Yeah. So who else?
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, yeah, about 87th minute, didn't he? Come on.
Yeah.
Can't rate him.
Yeah.
I love Emil. I'm his biggest fan, but you can't rate him.
No. What about you, also, Gunnar, in terms of your sub ratings? Would you only rate Tierney and Trossard and leave the rest as standards?
Yeah, that's right. Tierney, jeez, man, I don't know. I think, to be honest, the fact that Timber was playing kind of maybe unsettled him a bit. Timber had a fantastic game, and of course, compared to that, when Tierney came on, he just didn't compare. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I think that was the main difference for me, that you noticed the difference straight away. Timber was full of confidence, bursting forward, young player, full of vitality, strength. He was direct in his running, great defending. And the difference between him and Tierney, I think, is what kind of maybe made Tierney look. Tierney was off the pace as well. He didn't start the game. He had to kind of pick up to the pace. And it is Manchester City. I mean, let's be honest. They're a difficult team to play against. Yeah, he came on and he was kind of thrown into the midst of it. He is an international, of course. He has bars of experience, let's be honest. But I think there's more to come from him. He's a better player than he showed today. I like him. I like Tierney. He's a hard worker. Better defensively than Zinchenko by a mile. And when he links up with Martinelli on the left-hand side, they're quite effective, yeah. Because they link well on the left-hand side for Arsenal, himself and Martinelli. I gave him a 5 today. There's more to come from him.
100%.
I think Timber may have saved Tierney's career. Really do.
You think?
Yeah, because Timber can invert into the midfield, and once Tierney's playing, he can then
Yeah, that's true.
dart down the left-hand side, link up with Martinelli, because of course that is his strength.
That's true. But anyway, guys, that is that. I want to thank everyone, the panel, for coming on. We'll be back next week, obviously not on the Forest first. I can't wait. I'm buzzing. Premier League's back, guys. So
Thanks for having me on, man. Yeah, for having me on,
also
Josh.
gonna, guys, we shout out everyone's channel where they can find. Also gonna, man, start off with you, my friend, where they can find you. Shout all your channels out, all your socials, man, my friend.
Yeah, you can find me, obviously, guys, Old School Gunner on YouTube. I also have Instagram, Old School Gunner, same name. That's basically it. Arsenal fan since 1993, guys. Thank you for having me on, Josh. And like I said, I subscribe to RD12. Tom, you have a channel too, yeah? I'll subscribe to you. What's your channel name?
Just Tom, really. If you search up Tom Edits, it will come up. Spelled
Tom
like
Edits.
that.
All right, man, no bother. I'll do that. And thanks for having me on, yeah. I appreciate it. Pleasure.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Come on, the Gunners. Big up to you, man. Tom, as always, man, shout out your channel.
Yeah, I'm just here, really. I'm coming up to 500 videos. Yeah, I said this last time, I've got a big video coming up for 500. I filmed it. I can't wait for you all to see it. I'm happy with how the channel's doing at the moment. I've gained a few subs today. All the edits are still coming out for the new season, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, match reactions after every single game. Edits will be coming out after every game. The lot. Can't wait for you to see it.
Oh, my God.
Right, that's it. I'm gone.
Oh.
See you later. I'm gone.
All right. Thanks for having me on, Josh. I'm gonna head off, man.
Anytime, bro.
Take care, yeah. Take care, guys.
Oh,
You
the
too,
best,
man. Take care. Appreciate you, man.
See you at the Lord again. See you, man.
oh man.
See you,
man.
guys.
Take care, bro. Appreciate you coming on. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure, yeah. Always gone.
Oh.
Guys, we're out of it. Rory, you're going live right now, aren't you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm going live in 5 minutes.
Sweet, man. So, guys, go check out Rory's channel. He's be live. But yeah, cheers, man, coming on. We're out of it, people. See you for Nottingham Forest next week. I can't wait. I'm buzzing. Let's
Same.
get out there, people. Come on, the Gunners.
Come on.